Okay, hello everyone. Uh, Tonight we will stream something different. I'm here with my friend Turbo.
Why, hello there.
Hello, Isabel Turbo. We are from partners of Infire Discord. We're a very nice team with many nice people. Tonight we will do something different. Normally, okay, we would do a stream for gaming and talk and stuff like this. But 2 days ago, had a very nice talk with some people from PIF, Partners of Fire, okay, at a raid that we did to some friends, and we started talking, and I really liked it. So today I want to do a nice talk with Isabel and whoever wants to join. Really, about being a new streamer and really experience thoughts. How do you see it? How it should be, or what we can do better? How you started? I don't know. Generally, um, the obstacles. I don't know if you want to say something, Isabel, before I start mumbling about about things.
Uh, okay. Sorry, I just was having a little bit of mic issues, but I'm back. I should be fine if you wanna just kind of mumble. You can, if you just kind of want to talk and stuff. I've put out an announcement in my Discord server, so I'll hopefully get a couple of my viewers in your chat asking a couple questions that we can possibly answer. But I don't know. We will see. So.
Okay, I started. I put it also at mine, but have around 2-3 million people online at my Discord at the moment, and they are trying all together to log in. So it is a problem.
Yeah, fair. I don't know what, like, if any of my viewers will like say anything, but
No,
we can always try. So
I had my first thought of becoming a streamer and so on in 2017, and I said, okay, why not to start and so on. And but I really decided to start the streaming in January of 2022. In January. Okay, in the beginning, I thought that it would be okay. Come on, it would be very easy to do it. It wouldn't be anything really, uh, nothing hard to do. Okay, it's easy. Let's do it. And but I must say that I found that it was really difficult because I had to see many things about which application to use, about the web camera, about the voice, about generally the audio, the games, and also my PC. What my PC can handle, but because really, uh, game playing and trying to stream also because I use one PC. Okay, I think it is really difficult. Okay, because the VGA needs to take a lot of aggro, let's say, a lot of hit. And okay, normally I play with 2K analysis, and sometimes I need to go to 1080p or find a game that I can play, and it's not very heavy for my VGA. For example, the first game that I wanted to play was Cyberpunk, and it, it was already too heavy for my PC to play
trust
with.
me, I know all about system limitations. Back when I used to only run an Xbox One for streaming, and I was playing Horizon 5, it would crash multiple times. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing this. But luckily now I have a more powerful system, so it's all good.
What about the Xbox and the PlayStation had already some functionality for streaming?
Yeah, so the Xbox and PlayStation both have the Twitch apps that you can download from their respective like app stores. And so what I do is, since I don't have a capture card or Actually, I don't even think my laptop will be able to run OBS. I don't know. I I'll give it a shot one day, but I doubt it. But yeah, since I don't have a capture card and can't run it to a computer that can stream it, there's a function in in the Twitch app itself where you can broadcast directly from the Xbox to Twitch. And that's what I do, and then I just use my laptop basically to run everything else from the stream. So like my creator dashboard, my overlay systems, my alerts. I use that to read chat, so on, display Discord, so it knows that I'm, streaming, but it doesn't do that occasionally. So yeah.
Yeah, oh, that sounds interesting. Um,
It's
but I think,
interesting, but it's kind of difficult too, because there's a lot of things like I can't capture all of the gameplay. Like I don't get any notifications that pop up through Xbox itself. So, or like I can't. There's also certain apps that I can't use while streaming, but it is what it is. I've just kind of grown to be used to it now at this point. So,
so you're still streaming on Xbox?
yes, I am. I'm hoping to get like a proper gaming PC one day, but I don't have a job yet, and I'm gonna wait another couple months until I'm older, until I'm like 16 to do that, because a lot of places don't actually hire unless you're over 16, which kind of sucks for me, because there's a lot of things that I want and kind of need to improve my setup, like because streaming, for those of you who don't know, is very, very expensive. I've probably blown at least like 700 Canadian dollars just on like streaming gear, like my microphone, which is very expensive, Blue Yeti, my laptop, my webcam, my lighting, my mic arm, my special audio controller that allows me to use this microphone while streaming on console. It's it's very, very expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, here's the thing, you don't necessarily need like a stupid powerful like computer. It just it kind of helps to have one. Like you're completely fine to just stream on like do what I do, like just stream through Xbox or through PlayStation if that's what you have. Like you don't necessarily need all of this stuff to do this. It like I said earlier, it helps. So that's all personal preference too. Like if you want to
Mhm.
go completely overkill and have like a $2,000 or $3,000 PC and all the like good stuff that streamers say, such as like Ninja or Pokimane, or trying to think of other big streamers, but like streamers like them have. But it's not needed.
Okay, but these people, they have a lot of sponsors, and they even
Yeah,
have a whole team behind
yeah.
them. Really crazy.
It had like I don't really know much about like how all of that stuff works, but all I know is that like a lot of bigger content creators, like YouTubers, for example, like PewDiePie, they will have management team usually, and then that management team kind of does a lot of things, and usually they'll have a person for everything, and then so that way it makes it kind of easier on themselves and gives them kind of more time to like plan out content, record, stream, edit for some people because they don't actually have their own editor, which is a thing that a lot of people, like a lot of content creators get, is they will get editors. So editing, from what I've heard, it takes a while. If you're editing like a 10-15 minute video, it can take like 2 or 3 hours. I know a lot of people, especially like big YouTubers and content creators like that, like PewDiePie, for example, as I've said, don't really have the time for that.
Okay, but how much do they pay for all this?
Oh god. Like it it all kind of depends. Like the average like there's not really a benchmark for a good streaming setup, but like a setup like mine where I have a laptop next to me where I can read chat. I have my main monitor and then I have my console. My setup is about 500, 800. Probably just in like gear is about $1,200 Canadian.
Mm.
But like there's a lot of people who will pay that much money just for a monitor so they can play their game.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What about the editors? The people who edit all this? How much do they pay
A
them?
It's dependent on the person really. Like I actually don't know what the average pay rate for a YouTube editor is. But I'm assuming it's like they'll probably make a decent amount of money. Hold on, let me look it up. If I were to go onto Fiverr right now, which is a website where you can hire people to do stuff for you,
Okay, good
there's
stuff.
there's people who are charging like $100 for a video. There's people who are charging $50 for a video. So I think it all necessarily depends on the person, but like they will make a fair amount of money doing editing for like a big YouTuber, like as I've mentioned countless times now, PewDiePie. So
So they can make 50 or $100 in just for 1 2 hours of editing.
yeah,
Oh,
or more even. Like there's probably editors who will make like that's what they do for a living is like that's their full-time salary.
yes,
Like
yes, I
making like
understand that. Understand.
70,000 a year.
You
I
imagine having
mean,
your work
be
and then
nice.
in the afternoon do this thing.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine like doing a 9 to 5 and then having to edit a YouTube video. That would be painful.
Well, if the money was good, maybe you wouldn't have so much issue.
Yeah, yeah, true, true. If it was good money, then wouldn't really be a problem. But
But of course, it depends on with who you work for and how many videos he makes per week.
yeah, so like, there's some people who put out a video a day, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's some people who will only do like 1 or 2 videos a week, or like 2 videos a month.
Yeah,
So
okay, 2 videos per month. Okay,
it all
it's
depends on, yeah, like you said, like all depends on who you work for.
oh, hello, welcome to our stream. We're talking about streamers and how we started and the difficulties and all this. If you have something, let us know your thoughts. We're here to hear to
You have
listen.
a question about it, ask us. So
Yeah, you know, I think that it was a big mistake that I didn't start streaming back in 2017, and I started now in January because okay, maybe it's my fault. Maybe it's my wrong thing. But if I started then maybe now I would have a better community and they would follow me from before COVID.
yeah, like it's kind of a personal thing, but at least you've started and you've gotten to the point of where you are now. Like in my case, I started um started it was December 2020, and I had found a bunch of small streamers through Discord and stuff, and I'm like, okay, this is actually kind of cool. I wonder like what I could do to like do this. And then I looked into it and I'm like, oh, this is actually easy. And then I've tried it out and figured it was pretty good. Actually streamed a lot back when I first started. I streamed like 3 times a day. It was bad. But it's all really like I would say that I have a good community given my situation, like the games that I play, and for me only being 15, having I have 426 followers now is pretty good. So
Nice, nice. Okay,
it's
I have a
it's
question from okay,
yeah.
someone sent me a message on Twitter. Which is what do you think that it is the minimum setup for someone to start streaming and to test that to check that okay I want to I think he means that I want to spend the minimum to start streaming, and if I like it maybe I will give more money. If not, I will just stop, and I don't care about the money that I spend if I spend any money.
Okay. So my setup before I upgraded was an Xbox One and like a laptop from like 2013, and that worked great for me at the time, since like it was only just a minimal amount of streaming that I did, and the games weren't really that hard on the console. And back then, it was like, oh, excuse me, it was like $800 Canadian. So like you can get a good streaming setup for less than $1,000. It's super easy to get a good streaming setup for less than $1,000.
Yeah, I don't have experience from from consoles. At least what I can say from my side as a PC gamer. I think that okay, if you can have okay a decent graphic card to play your games and so on, try to have a minimum. Okay, to have okay maybe to stream on 1080p or 720p, or have your game also on that. Don't go higher. And okay, about the voice, you can start with your headphones. Okay, it's not bad for the beginning.
That's how I
And
started, was with just a generic headset microphone.
mhm. I
That's
know people.
actually how I was for the longest time. I only got this microphone like back in November, I think it was.
Hmm.
But
Uh,
your average headset microphone will work great. Like, honestly, you don't need like a professional quality microphone like mine. Like, granted, it does have its perks because I don't have to use a headset now. Like, I'm literally just using earbuds and can like mess around with all of the settings on it. So like mine has a gain switch, which if I turn up sounds really bad. um, it's fun though when you're being stupid with your friends and you wanna mess around with them, and you can do it that way. I also have a arm for it, like a microphone arm, so I can move it around and I can get quieter, or I can move it closer to me and get really loud. So like, yeah, like I have headsets behind me. Their microphones will work perfectly. And another thing too is like webcam. You don't need a webcam for streaming. It might help. You don't need one. Like I only just have a generic Logitech webcam. It works great. However, another thing with webcam is lighting. And for my lighting, it's just like a $20 ring light from like, Amazon or something.
Really?
It works.
Look, I know people that they have spent more than 10 times that you did, and they have worse light than you. I was checking your streams today, and I found out that I thought that you had spent more than $50 or $100 to buy lights and so on. Oh, it's very good. It's very good.
I'm not joking. I got the light for my birthday from my parents, and it's just resting up on a shelf that happens to be perfectly placed behind my desk. It's just angled down, so it's perfect lighting because there's not really much natural light in this room. Well, there is, and there's a window that's right beside me, but it looks really ugly. There's also a doorway that's also right beside me, and if light comes in through there, it's also just gonna look really bad.
Mhm.
So it's best to have like direct light, not necessarily bright light, because you don't want to go blind. Or you can have like, two lights, like what I used to have on like your left and right side of your desk, just pointing at you. You never really want to have like lights on in the back unless they're like really really dark, like RGB strips, for example.
Mhm.
I know somebody, actually a pretty good friend of mine, Geeter Dunn on Twitch. He has like RGB light strips that line his floor in his gaming office. They actually look really nice. They're not bright, and that's the best part about it. Because bright light, not only will it ruin your picture, but it will draw viewers away from your face. So if you want to have a light shine directly onto your face, that'll be great because then viewers will be engaged to your face and not what's going on in the background behind you, per se.
I see that many people, by the way, they stream on their room, or they I don't know, they have special places to stream, and it's very good that they can make their room how they want. But I'm just streaming on the
Yeah.
living room of my house, and I need to cover everything behind. I cannot put the green screen. I need to wait for the kids to sleep so I can start streaming. I see many
Yeah, I'm
obstacles.
yeah, I used to stream down in the basement where it had a door that I could close. Now I'm I'm upstairs. Sorry, I just hit my microphone. But now I'm upstairs, so I can like I don't have that kind of freedom per se to be as loud as I want. So I now that got to be a little quieter, which is kind of annoying for me because I'm generally just a loud person.
For me, for quite long, it took me many weeks to be able to handle all this voice, all this background voice. Okay, for example, the TV. It's half meter away from me, from my office, for my wife to watch TV. Um, or she may use the mixer to cook in the night while I'm streaming. Okay, I cannot say don't do it.
Yeah,
I have family, I have two kids. I cannot say don't do this because I want to stream. It is impossible. And
yeah.
also, you have these clicks with the keyboard and the mouse, and you need to hide all these sounds. And it really took me weeks to be able to filter all this.
Yeah, it's annoying for me because I use a controller and it's pretty loud. Like that's just me.
Yeah, I
That's
can hear it.
behind my microphone, and I only have my microphone on the One Direction setting. That way, it's only picking up my voice, not because I have my stream on my laptop. I have its volume up a bit just so I can hear if there's any issues going on with my microphone or with the gameplay. And I don't want my microphone to pick up on that. It has happened occasionally where like I've been being stupid and messing with the like the gain setting on my mic and it's picked up, but it's only happened like when I haven't done that, it's only happened like once or twice and my viewers like, "Yo, I can hear you echo." I'm like, "Oh shit. Well, I should probably turn that down."
Understand.
And like my keyboard's actually not that loud. Like my microphone isn't picking up, or at least Discord is saying that my microphone's not picking it up, so that's good.
Ooh. Yeah, that is good. Yeah. Uh,
Like
what?
there's a lot of like background noise too. Like that was one of the issues I had with streaming down in the basement is because that's where our utility room is. So like our furnace and stuff. That was pretty loud.
The furnace
I
is
had to
down?
close the door usually. So
Okay, did you try this? Okay, well, I cannot do it at home, but do you know this foam that people put here and there?
yeah. Like the sound deadening foam. I've talked about it with my parents, but they're like, we don't want to put it up because it's gonna damage the wall. And I'm like, yeah, fair point.
I don't know.
Uh,
Okay, I don't think that I need them, but personally, but I have seen many streamers doing that.
Yeah. But what like I would like to do that, but what sucks is because the room that I'm in is like the wall is wood paneling. Like it's got a bunch of like bumps and divots in it. I can't do that. So,
By the way, okay, I really enjoy this that what we do, and I really want to do it again. Basically, if we can play some games together, organize a night and
yeah,
to
I like that.
play some games and so on. When we will do the next streaming, maybe I don't know. Maybe we can find another application because in OBS you only have yourself. Um,
Yeah.
I think there are another applications that you can put, you can call people and you can see more cameras. You have more cameras.
Actually, I think I know something that would work with this. So you can record your OBS recording your screen, like recording the Discord call, and then we can all have our cameras on. I feel like that would work better.
How did you say?
You can use OBS to record Discord itself, and we can all turn our cameras on in the voice call. So like I just did.
But I am okay. I forgot to turn on the light. But I am redirecting at the moment Discord. But it's the voice. What else can I redirect to OBS from Discord?
Sorry about that. My Discord just died. But yeah, we could turn our cameras on and then you can see us all that way.
Ah, you mean that we can make share screen, turn on camera like this?
Yeah. Yeah, like that. Perfectly.
Let me see. Okay, but the problem is now that if more than one application is using the camera, it is an issue. Okay, let me see if I can stop the camera. Okay, I don't know
Alright,
if
I
I
need to get my dad
stop
to
the
disable
camera.
file
Uh,
account
uh,
setting on my laptop or on my Microsoft account. Because I have a Microsoft laptop now and I'm using just that account that's like connected to my Xbox account and stuff. And it's saying that I need to ask permission from an adult if I want to like view the Discord call like screen and like see your camera, which is kind of stupid, but I'll get him to do that. So
Okay, okay. Yeah, we can try this. Yeah, to tell you the truth, yeah, we can do if we can. Okay, what I can do is maximize Discord while using video with video turn camera on, and then I can do, a capture, capture not capture. Yeah, I can capture the screen, not the game. Let's
yeah,
say. Okay, it will work. Okay, just to stop this. Okay. now it's better. Yeah, we can do it like this. Normally, we would have BW Paco joining us, but he's at work, so I don't think he can work. Let me send you a message. Did you hear my keyboard? You there? Oops. Okay.
Okay, you're back. Okay.
Something happened. Did you hear my keyboard?
Can you try that again? I turned up my volume on your stream because I have it on my phone. Like as soon as you said that, so
Do you hear it?
no, I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah. I bought a boom arm to put my microphone on, and
I did that too. It was a very, very good purchase.
Okay, see you. Plus that I okay, I use Elgato Wave 3 microphone, and they have an application called the Wavelink, and you can put everything and so on. Okay, it's not very easy in the beginning to handle it, and you can put several plugins, but you can do it in OBS also. Okay, it doesn't matter. And
I wanna get some Elgato products. My uncle has one of their stream decks, and they're really nice. However, there's an app on your phone that you can use that functions the same as a stream deck, so I'm just probably gonna get that. But I've heard that the Elgato Wave 3 like microphones are actually really good. Same with like Elgato webcams, and obviously like Elgato capture cards and stuff. But my only issue is that they're expensive, and obviously I don't have the money to get any of that. But I personally think that they are all very worth it to get. So
I know several people that they are very happy. Okay, it was a game changer for them when they got these keys and so on. But for me personally, I find no use at the moment. It doesn't help me, to tell you the truth.
yeah.
But okay, what can I say? Okay, it's good. Maybe someday I will do it. But you know, every time that my wife sees more and more see things on my desk, is getting crazy.
Trust me, my desk is a mess. I posted a video to my Instagram story earlier complaining about my cable management because it's just so bad. I have one, two, three, four cables dangling at my feet right now. One of them's my phone charger, two of them are for my microphone, and one is my earbuds. And then I just have a stupid amount of cables going to the power bar and going to the wall. It's nuts.
Is the stream? Do you hear well the streaming? Both of us are okay. I don't know. I don't know how to check it, to tell you the truth, because we are. I am talking, so I cannot hear very well if both of us are okay on the streaming.
I think like you can just kind of do what you're doing now, but just capture Discord as well. Because like we're coming across on stream, and you can just hear us and capture the Discord page as well. Forgot what I was gonna say there.
I do. It does capture the Discord, voice.
Yeah,
We
which
get
is which is one of the issues that I have with streaming because a lot of people don't have like Xbox parties, and I can't hop in a Discord call and capture voice that way. So
yeah. For me, I have PC, so it's easier to capture everything. And so
yeah,
on. I was trying to solve the issue with the voice, and I saw that some people they buy not constants, but they buy dynamic, or the constants. Okay, I don't remember the name. Or they use XLR mics. Okay,
yeah,
first of all, maybe XLR are nice, but I find them very expensive, and to add one
yeah.
more console
XLR
here.
microphones are stupid money.
Okay, there are some XLR that they are cheap, but having one console to do everything and so on, I find it very weird, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. My uncle has a Go XLR for his microphone, and he likes it. Like, he says that it's pretty good because he can control his microphone volume, and then I think like for like on his stream, he can control the microphone volume of his friends too. So
I think there is an application called Potato something that works very well with these things, but I tried with a friend to set it up once and then had many issues with on my PC.
yeah, I don't know much about like audio stuff. I know more about video. Like the only thing that I know about audio is that you need a special adapter for an Xbox One controller in order to use a, a USB standalone microphone like mine. So
Do you create videos on YouTube? I haven't checked that. Tell you the truth.
I do not create YouTube videos. I would like to try it one day, but I haven't started. I don't have the technology for it.
Or maybe you can use uh, your laptop to do it. But okay, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I could use my laptop to like kind of do what a lot like I know a lot of YouTubers will do this. They'll download their like Twitch streams and like edit their like Twitch VODs and turn those into YouTube videos. I could do that, but I don't know how to edit. I could just always outsource it, but then again, outsourcing costs money, and I don't have money.
Well, if you have time, you can start using DaVinci, which is free.
Yeah,
Okay, it takes some time, but okay, it also takes some power
yeah,
to do it and then finalize the video and so on. But okay,
yeah.
you can then you
Like
leave it
I
to.
could do it.
Mhm.
It's just that I would need to kind of learn. Excuse me. I would need to learn like as I'm going along. It's like me with pictures because um I do virtual photography as well as real life car photography, and it's a learning curve. It's taken me, oh god, probably a year at least to get like to the point where I am today, and I still have room for improvement. Because that's the thing, like nobody's perfect. Everybody has something that they can do to try to improve, right?
What is virtual photography?
So it's photography in video games. If you go into the art and pics channel in Partners in Fire, the pictures that I post are all in a video game. They're all edited pictures from Forza Horizon 5. Most of
Art
them are. I
and
think I've
pic.
posted a couple of
I found it.
pictures from real life. Yeah, I posted a couple pictures from real life, but they're pretty easy to tell what's real and what isn't. But or at least it is for me because I've gotten used to editing digital like pictures from a video game. So
So you mean that you take the cars from the game and put them in a real life background?
no, that's actually all of that is in the game except for the editing. I'll post the image like the normal uh RIW images, the RAWs, or as they're called. Or
Okay, I think it's the graphics because it seems like it is real, really.
but that's the cool part is it isn't. Is it's all in a video game. And if you're wondering why the images are rotated, it's because I have to rotate them in order to get them to the proper ratio for Instagram. So, well, not really the proper ratio because you can post pictures at any ratio on Instagram, but it's just the ratio, like the aspect ratio, like 16 by 9, 9 by 16, 2 by 3, which is the ratio that my DSLR camera shoots at. Um, it's just the 5.4 or 4.5, which is the one that it's at, is just the best like size aspect ratio for Instagram because it takes up more of the page.
So
Oh,
how do you do it? You put it in, you run the Forza on Xbox. You hit the I think the screenshot one, and then you
I
take your DSLR.
I run Forza on Xbox. I take pictures. I take a screenshot of the game with Xbox software. I wait for the screenshot to be uploaded to the Xbox network. I go to the Xbox app on my phone or on PC because you can also do it on there. And then I go to my screenshots, which is where it would be. Oh, Xbox app got an update. Nice. Um, and then I download the screenshot. So say for example I want to do the last shot that I posted. And then I will go. So I have two photo editing softwares: Snapseed, which is an app from Google that I use. I only use it for like selective edits, so like light curves and stuff. So like where it's darker and brighter on some of the images, that's with Snapseed.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I'm done with Snapseed, I will go into Adobe Lightroom, or well, Adobe Photoshop Lightroom. Since it's free on mobile, I can do that. I'll port the pictures from Snapseed into Adobe Lightroom, and then I'll edit them that way, and then my watermark on them using Adobe Lightroom, which is just simple watermark. It's literally just the word, like the letters TS925, which stand for Turbo SWAT 925. So, and then I get the pictures back, and then well, I say get them back. I don't really lose them to begin with, but I get them from Lightroom. Then they're just kind of saved to my phone, and then I can post them anywhere I want. So like I can post them on Instagram, Discord, Snapchat, for example, but I don't have Snapchat, so Facebook if I wanted to.
Mm. I see
It's
those
fun, but
pictures
it's
of
a pain.
the white Ferrari. Ferrari is what TS925 that you posted in the 20th of June, and
Uh,
they are amazing.
Thank you.
So you mean that the pictures that yeah, you edit are much different than the original photo is much different than the one that we see at Art and Pics.
Yeah, like I'll post one that I actually really like. It's so I have three stages of editing. So it's the first stage, which is the one that I just posted. Scrolled a bit too far in my files because that's an issue though, is files because I have to scroll through them all the time just to try and find them. Um, we'll send. Here we go.
Okay,
They
guys,
look very different.
I'm changing from change scene to see what this guy can do. Okay, look what he does, guys. Really. Hello, thank you for the follow. Okay, he makes very nice things. If you ever want to come, just join PIF Discord and go to art and pics. Look what he can do, really, really, guys. Imagine if this guy had the PC to do all this. Really, very
The
nice.
best thing is that
Mhm.
I can do it all from my phone. So
Okay.
I don't need. You don't need a PC to do editing. Granted, it's better because edit the pictures better in PC, but it's free on mobile. So
And
like
you need to have a very good mobile to do that.
you don't need like necessarily a good phone for it. either. So like, it's very, very nice to like.
Man, really, I'm okay. I have it on my stream also. I'm watching this Supra that you put a few days
Oh, that
ago.
wasn't me actually. That was Blame It on the Lag, but that's still a pretty good photo.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. Okay. Just trying to
Okay,
find
but this is real, really. You just put the Lambo.
that Lamborghini. That is real. I was actually at my sister's school. And my friend were just drooling over it. I'm like, yo, come see it. There's a Lambo. No.
These white ones, they really seem to be real, really.
Well, not a lot of the pictures I do are real. I do like real pictures, but I'll see if I can find one. Um this one. Like the picture that I just posted,
Mm-hmm.
that's real.
Wow, I prefer the other ones.
Honestly, I do too, but that picture was actually really simple to edit. Because it was really like kind of crappy that day.
Mm-hmm.
The weather just wasn't that good. So, like the grays all work together very well, and I do like the orange accents with the brake calipers, the indicators, and the Porsche badge. So, of course, all the people looking at it because it's like $250,000 car. um,
Okay, let's get back uh, to our okay. Let's get back to our discussion. Okay, okay. Let's think. I want you to tell me your version, and I will try to make my own version now. Let's say that you started now. You want to become a YouTuber. You want to become a streamer. You want, yeah, you know. Let's say you want to become a streamer. So I don't put YouTube or Twitch or anything else. You want to become a streamer, or you want to become a YouTuber, or both of them. I don't know. How would you start now if you were started now in July, let's say?
I think I would probably start with what I used to do, like when I first started, is just like stream just kind of random stuff. Like I used to, like I was very inconsistent with the games that I played,
Mm-hmm.
which I kind of still am. Like I'm a variety streamer for sure, but I have a heavy bias towards certain games. But like I mostly just played a lot of Forza. I found that that was really good for my channel growth because I would do quite a lot of like open lobby content, like on Forza Horizon 4 online. I would do some mini games with some viewers. I would do car meets. I would do cruises, stuff like that. And I found that that was really good for my channel growth. But also at the same time, I didn't really care much about my channel growth because I just kind of did what I want. And I still do what I want because, like, for me, like, channel growth isn't really something that I'm focusing on. Like, granted, it's nice to be like to have like multiple thousands of followers, but
Mm-hmm.
also it's also just kind of nice to kind of do what you want. So like I can just sit back in my chair and just play I don't know, like Roblox if I wanted to. Like, that's one of the best things about being a variety streamer is and also not having a schedule either. Is I can stream whatever I want, whenever I want, and how I want to do it. So
Yeah,
like,
but
you don't.
that doesn't
Yeah.
create issues to your followers, meaning that they don't know what they will do and when.
It doesn't necessarily create an issue. Like, I know some people will not watch my streams unless it's like this game because like they just don't really like the game that I'm playing, which is completely fair, right? But like
I don't know. I see
if
many,
I
many.
if I'm getting
Mhm.
requests to play, I don't know, say for example, Fall Guys, then I'll play it, right? But usually it's kind of me just doing what I want with some occasional influence from Twitch chat, obviously, or like YouTube comments.
Mhm.
And yeah, like it's just kind of do like if you want to like start streaming, just kind of you do what you feel you want to do. Like don't do what everybody's telling you to do. Unless you absolutely want to, but I would highly recommend that you do what you want. So, like also don't burn yourself out with streaming. I used to stream back in the summer 2020. I used to stream no, 2021 because I didn't start streaming until end of year 2020. But back in summer 2021, I streamed almost every night, and it was kind of just a pain. Yeah, not having a schedule definitely lowers the stress. Oh yeah, for sure. And like, don't get me wrong, it's nice to have plans,
Mhm.
but the thing about having a schedule is like, say for example, you're like me and your plans have changed, and I got here like an hour and a half late, and like you don't have to worry as much about like disappointing your viewers.
I don't know. I see that many streamers suggest that you have a schedule and you start with specific games. So you can have people joining you because you are mastering specific games and they know when they can join you.
Yeah, like
Uh,
that's where having a schedule kind of comes in handy. But if you're like it's good to know, like it's there's pros and cons to having one. Like some of the pros are like what you just said, where like if people want to join you, they know what day to join you. But if people like if you don't have a schedule, people don't know what you're going to be playing. Like don't get me wrong, it's nice to plan because I have plans for this weekend where I'm taking part in Streamers for Mental Health.
mhm.
Um, it's a charity that I'm in. Like I have plans to do Forza on the first night of the charity, which is the 16th, so tomorrow. And I don't necessarily know yet what I'm going to do on the 17th, but I know for a fact that I'm going to do something. That something yet is unknown to me. So I'll no, excuse me, I'll decide something, but
Okay, certified hamster is on our chat in the stream, and from what I see, he's an Xbox streamer also.
yes.
So you are two, you are two. I'm one.
Yeah.
Really.
I'd probably forget about it even if I do a schedule. Yeah, honestly same. Like a good thing about like
Mhm.
like not having a schedule is to say you have a stream planned for 9:30, but being sidetracked with personal stuff and you can't make it until like 10. So like that's another thing. It kind
Yeah,
of goes along the lines of disappointing your viewers. 'Cause
I
you're not
try
going to be on time.
I try to have a schedule and try to be steady at the games that I play, but I see that it's not possible. First, because I have family, I have two kids, and many things can happen. And secondly, I don't always like to play the same game for the specific days. I don't know. From one side, I say, okay, I want to be like the big streamers that they have schedule. They play specific games. They give specific tips. about how to start and so on, and on the other say, okay, it's not very fun to do it like this. It is professional, but
Yeah.
from a point and after, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah, like certain things in streaming are just kind of repetitive. And, at least in my case, it's probably true for many others, but playing solo on games that are mostly meant to be played multiplayer, so like Rainbow Six Siege or CS:GO or Valorant, for example, those are just some of the things that I can think of. Are It's not as fun. I'm sorry, I just hit my microphone again. But you like with playing with other people, you get to like joke around, you get to laugh with them, you get to make memories and be stupid idiots together, basically. So
I remember that okay, I was thinking in the beginning what the games I will play, and there are some people say that okay, I think there are at least two different sides. One side says that okay, play whatever you like because people will like you for what you are, and the other saying that you need to be very strategic with what you play, meaning that you need to go to Twitch and see how
yeah,
many people are streaming the games that you like. And if there are a lot, since you will be in the beginning, you will be a small streamer. Almost nobody will
yeah,
see you because you are down on the list. And you need to
yeah,
find
for
a game
sure.
that you like, but there are not many people streaming it. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, like a lot of people say like stream what you want. There's also a lot of people who are like you should stream what's popular. Like like going back to what you said, you're not gonna get noticed as much. However, if you're somebody like me, I like going into small streamers chats because I like, especially those who have like zero viewers or like one or two, but they look like stupid professional. I like going into their chats because I like talking to them, and it makes me smile knowing that they're like
And
not.
I think that they
At,
care more, because there are
yeah,
less people running the chat.
yeah, for sure. Like I know that there's a lot of people who watch my streams for me, not for my gameplay. It's because my gameplay kind of sucks. But there's like people will draw the like people who watch like professional like pro league players for shooter games like Rainbow Six Siege. Like people like there's one who plays for TSM. His name is Bolo, and everybody will just watch his gameplay, mostly because the guy's never really interacting with chat. He's usually playing the very competitive side of Rainbow Six Siege, where he's focusing way, way more on the game than he is on chat. Me, though, on the other hand, not trying to make this sound like narcissistic, I'm I'm mostly focusing on chat, unless it's like a stealth mission in a shooter game. I'm like, okay, I should probably focus on this, but like since I'm really close to my laptop and like my chat's on the side closest to my TV, I can just like glance over and just like read chat really quick. Usually when that happens, like if I'm playing like Forza and I'm driving, usually I'll end up crashing into a tree.
At the moment, I see, for example, Asmon Gold. You know Asmon Gold, eh?
I believe so.
Yeah, he started as I think he started as a World of Warcraft streamer and so on. Uh, okay, a few months ago he had 200,000 people online. Now he has around
That's
43,000
yeah.
people.
It was like
Uh,
that with Ninja too. Then again, that it was also because he switched from Twitch to Mixer, and then Mixer shut down. But Ninja had like 200,000 people. Don't get me wrong, he's still like good, but he doesn't get. He still pulls way more viewers than I ever will. He's not like not popular, but he's also not unpopular. Because like if I were to go into Twitch right now, my recommended just chatting channels, somebody has 25,000 viewers, 31,000 viewers, um, 10,000 viewers, 15,000, and I'm willing to bet that all of them are there because they like the streamer. Like that's why I'm in a lot of like chats is because I like the streamer. I don't excuse me. I don't give two hoots about their gameplay. I just like the streamer because like they're funny, we share the same sense of humor. I like their voice, for example, or they're just kind of comforting. Like, hold on, give me a second. I gotta go grab some more water. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay. 30, you're here. You're still here. I don't know. Generally, I see that a few months have passed it, almost half a year. That started streaming, and I see that generally there are too many streamers, too many
All
YouTube.
right, I am
What?
back with more water.
Okay. I see that there are too many YouTubers, too many streamers, too many from everything, and you cannot compete easily with all these people, especially the
No,
young ones that they go crazy and they yell, they do things. Okay, good for them, but personally, me, I cannot be. Okay, another problem that I have. Because many people they want to see you as an entertainer. You want to entertain people.
yeah,
Me personally, I cannot do it. It's not me. Okay, if I'm out with my friends and having fun, yeah, I will try to entertain them and have fun. But when I stream, I don't do it to entertain people. I want them to see the game, how it is played. If they have questions, I'm happy to answer them. Or to
yeah,
I start making YouTube videos about tips, tricks, and so on. And
yeah. I will occasionally do that too. Like mostly, I'm focused around entertaining. Like I had somebody come in on my stream not yesterday, but Wednesday. I was playing the Crew 2, and they asked me, "Hey, what's the fastest car?" And I asked them what category. They told me it was street race, and so I kind of broke it down for them. Like these are the fastest cars in that category, but I recommend getting this one car because it's the best in my opinion. But you don't have to listen to my opinion. You can just get whatever one of those cars that I listed off that you want because A, it's cheap, or B, you just like that car better than the other ones, for example.
But I don't know. I don't know. I think that I'm losing a lot because I'm not trying to be an entertainer. It's something that I don't want to do, and I cannot, just yell and do things. And of course, I'm not the type of person that starts wearing swimsuits and so on and has
Yeah.
bath. Really, I was checking Twitter a few hours ago, and okay, good for them. Not an issue with me. I don't mind. I'm not against. But I see that okay, some girls that just turn on, they put swimsuits and so on, they get a few hundreds or thousands of concurrent viewers.
Yeah.
And I see that there are okay, maybe there are 200, 1 million, 1.6 million followers generally. And I say, okay, really, I try to play the games nicely and do this, and then I see that these things sell more, let's say.
Hmm.
And I say, okay, it's not something that I will change anyway. Nothing will change if I start wearing swimsuits, for sure. But okay, I don't know. I see other settings, for example, that they put. Okay, I have some sound alert also, but not many, and I try to keep it a bit simple because I started getting crazy from one point and after. All the settings, all the configuration on it,
Yeah.
and I see some people say that try to have it simple. For example, sometimes I watch Asmon Gold that he has hundreds of thousands of people, and he has it very simple, very simple.
Yeah.
You don't need to make it, but I tried at the beginning to make a YouTube channel and to make it nice with nice graphics and many things.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I did a lot of job, and maybe okay, maybe it still needs too much more time, much more time, because okay,
Hmm.
and I see some of the streamers saying that no matter what you do, no matter what audio, okay, audio is the most important. But in any case, it's you that you need to make the stream good, not the audio.
Yeah.
Okay, audio is important, not the video, or I don't know. I don't know.
Like a lot of things that people don't really understand about streaming is that you can kind of have it set to whatever you want. Like you see everybody with overlays, they're not the same overlays. Like not everybody just has like the basic style of overlay or like follower message and stuff. Like all of my follower messages on my overlay are all like thanks for the follow username. Thanks for joining the SWAT team. Something like that. Like all of my stuff is kind of tailored towards like my quote unquote brand being the SWAT team. Like my Discord server is called the SWAT team. I call my fans SWAT team members, and I have a bunch of stuff kind of just centered around. Like this is gonna sound very I'm very self centered, but I'm not. Just around me. Like all of my messages for Nightbot, like my moderation messages, will say, for example, if somebody spams in chat, it's like, do not post the same message over and over again. Thanks, the Turbo Swap moderation team. I just did that because I think it's cool, but you don't have to have it be complex. A lot of things are very, very over engineered. My overlay, for example. Everybody thinks that it looks easy, but no, I put in about 3 hours of work into it on one night.
Hmm.
I'd say it looks pretty good. Not the best, but it looks good.
Yeah, I don't know. And I think another mistake that I did, and I need to stop this. It's that from the beginning I said that okay, I will stream, but I will try to make money also on this.
Yeah,
Because the thought is, since I'm playing almost every day, why not to streaming? And if I'm streaming, okay, why not to start making some money also? I think it was the
yeah.
big mistake. Not
Like,
thinking of the
a
money.
lot of people from the get-go expect to be like the next big creator. Like they expect to go from nobody to like the most famous person on Twitch like in a week. Like a lot of people will underestimate that it takes forever to do that. I don't even have 500 followers yet. Close, but hoping to hit that soon, but it's also like people will also expect when they start earning money from Twitch, which I haven't done yet because my parents won't let me until I get a job, and I'm still pissed off about that because I can't get a job yet. But anyways, like people will some people will expect to earn like fair amount of money, like a year's salary, but they expect to earn more than Twitch will initially pay you. I don't know much about Twitch payouts for smaller content creators, but I know it's not much. There was somebody who hadn't streamed in like a month. I think he made like less than $100, which is actually not that bad for not streaming for a month. It's probably just people like renewing their subscriptions, but also another thing people don't understand about monetizing Twitch, you need to make $100 in like subscriptions and bits till Twitch itself will actually start paying you.
Me, to tell you the truth, my main, the main income, the main source of income comes from donations. To tell you the truth, not
Yeah,
to
and it will
subs,
for a
nothing.
while. If you're like if you're a small content creator, your main income from Twitch is going to be donations. If you're large creator like say XQC or Ninja, your main income is coming from Twitch directly, not like through sponsorships and partnership deals and stuff, because they all have partnership deals. That's why they make a stupid amount of money. It's gonna be from like subscriptions and bits. I was actually listening to a podcast the other day, and they were talking about the Twitch leak that happened, and oh, that day was terrifying. Yeah, they were talking about the Twitch leak, and everyone was like, because all of the people are content creators. I was listening to the Goons podcast. They all YouTube videos, and I'll bring up another point afterwards that they said
Mhm.
on one of their podcasts. But they were talking about it, the Twitch leak that happened back in October, and I think it was October, something like that. And everyone was like, "This is like, it's shocking how much, but also how little Twitch streamers will make." Oh, if you're like, no disrespect to any popular female streamer, but if you're somebody like Pokimane, you're gonna earn a lot more subscriptions. Like Pokimane or Amaranth, both by the way are very very good content creators. I have no hate towards any of them. Don't anybody take this the wrong way, because I know a lot of people will. I will, excuse me, I will occasionally watch their content because they're just good streamers in my opinion. But like they will earn a lot more money subscriptions than somebody like Ninja, because their fan base like will spend a lot more money.
I was watching a few days ago. Amaranth make a post on how much she is making per year, and she makes around $1.5 million per year.
It's pretty good actually.
It's
A lot
amazing.
of people are going to think that it's like a stupid amount of money and that nobody should be earning that much money from making like videos on the internet. The thing is, there's a lot of people who do make that much money off the internet. Like, that's their job. There's countless people whose job it is just to be a full time content creator. Like
Yeah,
Amaranth, for example, or like PewDiePie, or The Goons, which is consisting of Blarg, Soup, Dew, and McNasty. Those are all full time content creators.
yeah, but $2 million per year, really?
A lot of money.
It, it will take us an eternity to make this money, to work in
Yeah,
all our life, and we won't be able to make this money.
no.
And
Like the fact that somebody is gonna like the fact that somebody earns more money in 1 year than I will ever earn in my entire life just kind of crazy.
it's like the football players. It's,
Yeah,
yeah.
like sports players, they earn stupid amounts of money. I think there's one person in Major League Baseball who has a contract for, I think it's the New York Yankees. It's 4 years. It is, I think, $100 million.
For
$25
years.
million a year play baseball.
Mm.
Then again, that also comes with a lot of risks too, because baseball players will injure themselves a lot. So,
Yes, but he needs to keep himself in shape every day, eh?
well, yeah. Like, so
And
I used to watch a fair amount of Formula One, but I don't really anymore. I just kind of dropped off for me.
me too.
But like everybody, the training that they have to go through to keep themselves in shape and to be able to drive car, crazy. Like the training just to keep themselves in shape is nuts. But to drive the car, because it's such just a like a takes a massive toll on your body. It's it's crazy. Like their workouts more intense than like somebody like just the average gym person's month.
I think that I read
It's
once, but that
crazy.
sometimes the One drivers stop because they have issues with their body. from all the
Yeah.
pressure. And I said, wow.
It's like they're pulling it's kind of like being a fighter pilot, but you're just stuck to the ground because they're pulling a lot of G forces when they shoot off the line. Like I think they pull like 2 or 3 Gs. Like their body feels 2 or 3 times heavier than what it actually is. So say they're like 150 pounds, they feel like they're 300, 450 when they shoot off the line.
By the way, we were talking about Amaranth. Basically, okay, I like her a lot as a woman, and I like her videos and so on, her streams. And I was watching on YouTube one two interviews on how she works, what she does, and so on. If you ever seen them, and so if you're curious to see them, you will see that she works a lot, and she
Yeah.
has many people behind to take care of the social media, to do photographs, to stream all these hours, to get ready for everything.
Yeah.
It,
It's
it is more
crazy.
than a full-time job for her.
Yeah. There's a lot of streamers and celebrities who like they don't actually run their social media page because they don't have time. Like Kanye West, he doesn't run his social media. He's got a team of I think it's like 50 or something that run his social media page for him because
50.
he's too big. I don't think it's actually 50, but I know it's a lot of people, like a fair amount, who like will run his social media page for him because he's just way too busy. Like he's got interviews, he's got studio time, concerts, streaming and being a content creator and being a celebrity is like really it's like being a parent to a 1-year-old. You like rarely ever get any like downtime. Like you don't get any time to yourself. It's nuts.
Yeah, yeah, it's too much effort, and sometimes you see people that they start saying something bad about you, and you become frustrated. I remember the okay, I will tell you something. It is funny, contrary to them, but for me it wasn't funny at all. I remember when I started creating videos, YouTube videos. Okay, I do it,
Hmm.
very rarely, but I need to do it more. There was one person that I did a dislike to my video, and I have 3 4 videos. Okay, I don't know how many videos I have online, maybe more than 100, but most of them are streams. I upload my streams to YouTube for people to see.
Hmm.
And there are 3 4 videos that created, with YouTube videos, not streaming videos. And I have put a lot of work to do them because I do all the work alone, everything.
Yeah.
It may be if someone listens out, it may be it may be here very very funny. Okay, come on. What do you do for just a video? All these hours to find the tips and tricks for the games, to test them, to see things, and when I finally, because I need to see the tips and tricks and test them and make a video and record the video and cut the video and so on. And when you finally put
Hmm.
the video up and you have this um, someone is having a dislike because I didn't do anything wrong, you feel a bit you get pissed, you get disappointed. You
Yeah.
say,
I can see that.
come on, it may sound very 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 silly because okay, I am nobody in YouTube, and
Yeah.
I have put all this effort. It maybe sound funny for most of the people, but if you try to make a video, you really understand that it's a lot of work, and you suddenly see someone do a dislike and say, okay, why? Without even saying,
Like I
yeah,
know exactly what you mean. Like you put all this effort into something that you're really proud of, and then like 2 or 3 people go and just say, "Oh, this is really bad. Why did you do this?" Kind of thing.
at the moment I have around 5,000 followers on YouTube, and
It's not bad actually.
yeah, thanks. And I found one. Okay, I'm happy about it, but I found one guy, and I don't know who he is, but okay, it's not an issue who he is. And he made a dislike, and he didn't even make a comment. Or he would say, okay, good video. As I have another guy, I was I was happy. Okay, it may sound very, I mean, stupid what I will say. He said, okay, I saw this and this and this. Check this. You have an issue with both audio, but other than that, it was a very nice video. And he made a
Yeah.
comment about it, and I was very happy because the guy didn't do dislike. He spent his time to make a comment. Okay, to tell you the truth, okay, it takes you 2 3 seconds to make a comment, but he spent his time for me to make a comment that he tell me, okay, I liked your video, but just please check this, please give an advice. I felt very proud of them, very happy about it. It may sound
Hmm.
silly. I don't know. I
Like,
don't know.
I like receiving advice on the stuff that I do. Like, so long as you're not a dick about it. If you're not like, oh, this is what I would have done. Well, if you're not like making it all about you, like you're giving recommendations like, this is what I do, and I can kind of teach you how to do it. And if you want, you can use something along the lines of it. Or like somebody going in and just like, you, your audio sounds unclear. Like for example, like your audio sounds unclear, and then I'll read it and I'll be like, okay, thank you for telling me. I will do my best to try and fix it. Like, say, for my pictures, for example, if I post them to Instagram, somebody tells me that, like, color's off and it just looks really, really, really bad. I'll be like, okay, I see. And then I'll use, like, the constructive criticism to, what's the word? To, better my content moving forward. So, if somebody tells me, "Oh, your audio is messed up," or like your game isn't, excuse me, your game volume is too quiet or it's too loud. Just happened to me a couple times on Twitch. My game volume is too quiet or too loud, and like it's a quick fix for me. I'll just like my reaction is usually just, "Oh, okay, I brain fart here. Sorry. Like, okay, thank you for telling me. I will go do blah 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 to go fix it. I will go turn down the game volume. I will make sure my microphone connection is secure. Make sure like if somebody tells me like my microphone is too close to my face like this, like it's literally like 2 inches from my mouth, I will move it away. Or like say for example, I leave my gain on by accident. So it's like, yo, your gain's on. With that.
I
I
think most
don't
people,
like. I don't want to blow out the eardrums of my viewers.
you
That would
know,
not be good.
most people, because they are behind the keyboard, that nobody sees them, they think that they can be and they can say, they can do whatever they like.
Yeah, like everybody who does that thinks they're like, oh, they're like this really cool keyboard warrior. Like, oh, your content's shit. You try it then. That's been my response to some people. I'm like, if anybody's just like a blatant dick, like, oh, your photos are shit. Here's the fucking picture you edited. I'm like, it's funny when I tell them to go edit and they're like, oh, I don't know how. And if you don't know how, don't comment that it's shit. Because if you can't back up the fact that like your shit talk to my pictures, don't say it. Like if you can't do content like streaming, for example, don't say my stream is bad. Like, do you get what I mean?
Hmm.
Like people like there was this one guy in one of my Discord servers that I used to be in. He was a fucking dick. Pardon my French, but I hated him. He was a pretty decent Instagram like a virtual photographer like me. When I would post pictures, he'd be like, "Turn down saturation, turn down color, turn this down, yada yada yada." Like every time he was in chat, he would do that. I'm like, "Hey, two things: A, fuck off, B, you do it. If you want it to look a certain way, then you make it look the certain way you want it to look. The best, but like the thing about it is the guy would always make up an excuse for him to not edit. He's like, oh, I can't do it. I'm not at my computer, or oh, I'm not home, yada, yada, yada. Well, then shut up about it. If you want it, if you want something to look a certain way, here's the raw picture. Make it look that way. Like if you want something done, something to change in
Mm-hmm.
my stream that I won't change, like my personality, I'm not changing my personality for anybody. I'm sorry. You have no right, kind of, like, you have no, like, you have no say in who I am, what I do. Well, you kind of have a say in what I do if it's like a viewer game night, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have no say in, like, who I am. You have some say in what I do on, like, stream and stuff. And you have no say in, like, what I say, how I say, when I say it, stuff like that. Like, people, like, will try to go in and just say, do this, do that. Nah, 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 nah. Like, it's hard to kind of judge if they're like purposely hating on your content or if they're actually trying to be helpful in some cases. So it's excuse me. It's it's hard to, especially online, because you can't tell the tone of voice. Like if I'm talking, right? I'm like your content is bad. Like no, I'm like, "Oh, that's great." Like a positive way or like a sarcastic way like, "Oh, that's great." It's hard to kind of tell. It
I remember a few months ago, I made a comment on a lady's Twitter post about how much she makes and so on. I was just surprised. Not it was not saying something bad. I would say, "Wow, you're making such amount of money." I was impressed, and I made a
yeah,
post. And most people,
like people
most
don't
people,
take that the right way.
yeah, most people thought that I am jealous or I'm saying something bad about her. And I was start having all people looking Twitter,
Yeah, like
uh,
here's the thing,
coming.
like if I comment something good
Mhm.
about your content, like oh that is a like I have a lot of like cars in my Instagram feed of like people's actual cars. It's like, "Oh, that is a nice car. I really like it." A lot of people will think that I'm jealous, but I'm not jealous. I have no right to be jealous. I'm 15 and I don't have a driver's license or the money to afford one. So how could I be jealous?
Hmm.
A car that I have no way of obtaining.
Yeah, and I started learning a bit more about DaVinci to edit my videos or After Effects to put some effects also and do this, do that,
Hmm.
and a lot of a lot of work that you need to do alone for all these.
Yeah.
And most of the times you don't see something good happening, and you say, okay, does it worth continuing? Does it worth all this thing or not?
Yeah,
Should
like
I stop?
you kind of feel like you want to give up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And sometimes I still have it, to tell you the truth. I don't know.
Yeah, I have that. I have that a lot of times. Like if I'm doing a Twitch stream and nobody's there, I'm like, hey, what's the point? Also, a lot of people. That's why a lot of like smaller content creators will quit Twitch because nobody's watching them. Like they have to understand that no, like this is gonna sound really rude, but nobody is gonna watch your content when you first start out. I think it took me like a month at least get my first viewer who who would show up a lot and like showed up for like 4 streams and I didn't see him since. So it's it's hard. Like nobody's gonna everybody expects to be perfect. Nobody is perfect. Like even large content creators, they will have bad days where like instead of having 10,000 people, they'll only have 2,000 people.
For me, it doesn't, it doesn't, it doesn't listen any bad at all. For them, it may be, but for me,
Yeah. Like I'd be happy if 200 people were in my stream.
yeah.
That, uh, I just want like my main goal now is to be able to hold like a consecutive like 10 or 15 viewers for an entire stream. I can hold it. I think my average is like about 3.1, which for me isn't that bad. Like I don't really complain about it much because I have I have like a fair amount of regulars. A fair amount, it's like 3 or 4. I have a lot of regulars who will stop by and just like be stupid with me.
I was looking to its partnership, and the
Hmm.
only thing that I miss it is the most difficult one to have average 75 people online.
Oh yeah, yeah, I can't do that.
Me
I
neither.
still don't actually know how I've hit affiliate, but that was a fun day. But like I see emails in like my stream summary. I actually don't remember the requirements, but like I get the stream summary emails every time I end a stream, and I scroll down. I'm like, oh god, that is the dream, but that's not gonna happen. So it's just wait for my email to load really quick because it's being very slow. So my last stream was actually pretty good. 3 hours, 8 max viewers, 0.5 average, 40 unique viewers, 4 new followers actually. So it was streamed for 25 hours, which is easy for me. Stream on 12 different days, which is also easy for me.
Yep.
And average of 75 viewers. I am at 3.2. 3.2 out of 75. Knowing
Ah,
me, if I ever get to Twitch partner, I will get to Twitch partner by like zero point zero 0.01 viewers because that's how I got affiliate. I think it was on my phone. It was average viewers was I think 2.9. And on my laptop, it was like 3.0. It was like 3.03. I'm like, okay, I don't know what to believe. And then I got the email from Twitch saying you've been invited to the affiliate program, and then I lost my mind that day. That was so fun. But yeah, it was kind of sad though that I not affiliate yet. But I'm gonna work on it. So
when I
I'll work on
started
it.
streaming, it took me 3 weeks to get affiliate. I was so stressed, and I was making so many connections. I was in 7 or 10 different streaming discords to make this work, and I'm still in many trying to
Hmm.
connect, to do connections and so on. And I saw that okay, even after I took affiliate, nothing changed, because even if you start
Oh,
taking, this put these ads to your streams and so on, some people leave because they get pissed when they see ads, or there are such a low number of people that you don't make anything in the beginning.
yeah.
So I think that people that get stressed to get affiliate, and they think that affiliate is something amazing. Oh, I will get subscription and get followers and I get this. Really, guys, don't get stressed
Yeah.
to get it. If you get it, don't worry, and just try to have a nice PayPal connection at your page with donations, and this is how I make the money. Not from Twitch, not from YouTube
Sorry.
videos yet, at least. Okay, I have in YouTube, I have this Patreon and so on, but doesn't really work
Yeah.
yet, of course. I just make money from donations, and just use this money just to upgrade my gear, to tell you the truth, not
Yeah.
to make anything.
Like
I think I make around 50 or 70 euro per month from donations.
not that bad.
Yeah, but they still go
Especially like
to
at your size, like your content, like your stream, like your follower size. Like you're not. That's not that bad.
yeah, I thought you said my physical size.
No, no, no.
Yeah, I'm kidding. And all this go to gear, to tell you the truth. It's not that. But okay, I don't know. I'm still a bit disappointed.
Version.
But
Give me a
okay, I will
second.
continue and see how it will go. I don't know.
Okay, so if you're bringing in 70 euros a month, that is 92 Canadian dollars, which that is not bad at all. It's from donations.
Yeah, but I
Like
think euro is equal to dollar now. So yeah, because I'm in Europe.
I'm just doing the conversions to Canadian dollars because that's the currency I use because Canada.
Hmm.
Like, back to affiliate. Like I've had since I'm not much affiliate, I'm not in the affiliate program. Like I've been invited to, but I just won't let me until I get a job. I said that earlier, but yeah. So like, I've had people come into my chat saying that they've wanted to they want to subscribe to me or like donate bits. Which like I'm cool if you want to do that because it supports me. It shows that you enjoy my content, but you don't have to. I know that, like there's a lot of streamers out there who who don't want people to like subscribe to their channels or like I don't necessarily care if you want to subscribe, like go for it. You do what you want. I can't control you, but like don't have to subscribe to me. But,
I
like
used to I used to watch channel about people that they catch people that they try to make frauds from internet and so on. And
oh yeah, yeah.
it seemed to me a bit fake, to tell you the truth. But anyways, in the beginning, I stopped following them on YouTube because I got bored with what they were doing and it was a bit repetitive. And
It's very repetitive, those YouTube channels. I get a couple of them in my recommended occasionally. It's funny to see like the scammers' reactions, but it's very repetitive. It's all like the same thing over and over.
and so for some of them, I think that they are not, real. But anyways,
Yeah, like
um, and
some don't really seem real. Like it kind of just seems computerized.
no, the channel that I tell you, they even go at houses and they meet the people that they do this and so on.
Yeah.
But anyways, and I stopped checking, I stopped following, and I found a post. Okay, it wasn't new; it was before I stopped, and there were people saying that okay, we stopped following them also because at their streams they were asking money all the time. Subscribe, send us money, donate, and so on. And they were really annoyed by
I
this.
saw a clip the other day on Instagram. It's comparing greedy streamers and like streamers who don't want the money. It was a clip of a girl who's like going off. She's like, $5. You have hours and hours to watch me, but you don't have $5 to support the content that you're watching. Like, that's too far. And then there was just one guy I who's like extremely grateful and like wanted to try to give the money back.
One last thing for tonight. In the beginning, I was doing only Twitch, and then I said, "People, okay, you need to start posting things in another social media so you can grow your
Hmm.
reach and so on." And I started using Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and what else I tried? I tried, sorry, how is it called? Expand. Um, yeah, expand TG and other things. And finally, I got bored, first of all, posting at all of them. It's not about having time, but I got bored because nothing was happening. And in the end, I
Hmm.
only kept Twitter for that. And again, some videos that I will make in YouTube. Um, what do you think about all this?
Like, I don't, I don't have a lot of social media. Like, I only have Instagram, Discord, and Twitch. Like, I'll promote my content. Like, I'll post like an Instagram story saying, "Oh, I'm live playing this game," and then like join me, and then I post the Twitch link. And like, I don't like I don't do it a lot anymore. But I feel like it helps sometimes. Like in some Discord servers I'm in, they'll have like self promo channels, and like I'll go in and just I literally just copy paste my message in my Discord server when I'm when I'm streaming, but just take out the everyone ping because I don't because that can get you banned in some servers if you try to ping everyone. But yeah, I just copy paste that. Like wait, like with Piff, like Partners in Fire, with another few Discord servers I'm in, I'll just post it there, and occasionally I'll get some people just say, "Hey, yo, I'm from X Discord server. Just figured I'd stop by," kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes me smile when I see people who like or like who like tell me that they're from like let's just say one of the Discords that I'm in um the Waffle House, which is Lieutenant Custard's Discord server. He's a good streamer, by the way. I like him. I haven't seen a lot of his content though lately because I just haven't really been watching a lot of people on Twitch because I've just been focusing more on my personal life. But like if somebody comes in and says, "Yo, hey, I'm from this person's Discord. I think your content's pretty cool." Yada yada yada. Like it's pretty cool when people do that. So
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, but for me, I just kept the Twitter that I do these things, and then I copy paste to all the Discord servers to
yeah,
tell you the truth. When I'm where I'm permitted, of course, to
it's
do it.
pretty cheesy, but I know
Yeah.
somebody. I actually mentioned him earlier. Geeter Dunn. The only the only thing that he does for his streams when he promotes them is Twitter. It's all that he does, and I think he has like 3,000 followers now. Twitch.
3,000.
N-
Wow.
Now, granted, he's also um moderator for a pretty big content creators Discord, and like you'll see him on the mod like in the role list and his name, and then streaming blah blah blah. Just like that's how I caught it. That's how I started watching him. But
Wow.
like,
Okay.
yeah, it's crazy.
We will keep continuing to see what we do. We were still in PIF Discord server. I hope next time we have more people. I don't know. Maybe I need to talk with Melanie or someone else. Maybe we can organize
Yeah,
something
maybe we
greater.
like that's one of the issues that I had with because I tried to run a Cards Against Humanity game, but it was so short notice. I I couldn't, so then nobody joined. So like maybe if we kind of like plan this out like a few days in advance, and then we'll get people interested like, that way. That'll probably be good. But
Yeah, to tell you the truth,
so going back
Mhm.
earlier to we were talking about like getting all of our faces visible, like what you were doing when you were showing your Twitch, like the pictures that I posted. Just basically do that, but just click on the voice call on Discord, and then it'll just bring up like a giant it's like a giant screen for the voice call, and then it has all of our icons and like cameras and stuff, and then that's how you would get that. So
Yeah, we will try that thing. So I want to do two streams. Want to get more people so we can discuss this thing that we have more input
yeah, yeah,
about this and some I don't know, maybe we can organize a team that we can say, okay, you're a streamer, you say that you have issues, let's see all together what we can do for you. Okay, I'm not expert. I wish I had some I wish I had people doing it for me because it happens for me very very occasionally to someone to spend his time for that. Maybe we can organize something. Say, okay, we can do this, and I organizing two streams. One like this that as we did it, but for more people, and one
yeah,
more stream that we can play something together, a free game, let's say. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Like I would like that. Like I think you suggested Fall Guys to play
It was just an
in
example,
the
not
chat.
that really.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is
but
a.
like a
It's a
game like that, that'd be good. Like Fall Guys, Among Us, which is kind of dead now. Something like that where we could all just kind of get together and just have our own fun. I feel like that'd be kind of fun to do.
To tell you the truth, I don't care if a game is dead. I would do it just for the fun and to show that what PIF
Yeah.
is and what we can do.
Yeah,
Uh,
same. Like I'll play a game because I want to play it.
and if we do like something like this, then we can tell Melanie, okay, take this stream and put it at your site. I don't know where she puts everything, saying, okay, you have this Discord called PIF, and here is one video from us. Something we did all together.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get more people in.
Like we could get people like Paco, example, because I know like he's pretty like active in voice calls. We could get a lot of us in here, but we just have to plan it out. So,
What time is it now at your place?
for me, it is 6:33 p.m.
Oh, for me it's 12:30 in the night.
Okay, so you're 6 hours ahead of me then. So,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay, I think that it was good for today. I will go
that
sleep in a
was that
few.
was pretty good. I
Was fun.
enjoyed that.
Thank you very much
Yeah.
that you joined.
Sorry for being late, by
No
the way,
problem, no, no,
but
no.
yeah.
Guys, I post his tweets on my stream chat. Go check him. A very nice guy. If you want, join us on PIF Discord. Very nice people to talk with and have fun. And hope soon that we will have a stream with more people. But okay, I don't know if you can check how we can organize it to have more people together. How to
I'll
how to sort out it.
think of something. I'll talk to Mal about it and see if she can get some of the staff team to kind of organize something. But yeah, I'll see what I can do and stuff.
Else,
So
I will just make a post that guy in 1 week we will do this. Join if you want.
okay,
Okay. Okay. So thank you very much for everything. Have a good night. Okay, I will stay a bit more at the Discord, but I will just stop the streaming for now. And I hope we talk soon, or you will stay more. I don't know. I will just stay for a bit of chit chat without the Discord, without the streaming and so on,
all right, that I can do
without
that.
thinking what I will say and how. So thank you very much for your time, and we will do it again soon. I hope.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay. Bye.
problem.